And they numbed me and they started drilling in my mouth, and literally the drilling was like starting to hurt. I was just like they drilled in. I'm like, oh, and then I could feel the drilling, and she's like, Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I literally just left my dental office. Like, I feel like back-to-back videos I've been talking about my medical care. So I talked about my Nexplanon experience, my last video a little bit, and how I just got the IUD inserted. Well, today, January 31st, I just had my first crown done on my 5th tooth here. It's like number 5. So like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's so numb, like I can't even, like it feels weird just touching this area. So I had a crown done for the first time, and let's just pray for me, guys, that I do not have to get a root canal. Like, they said that when I first had my cleaning and they noticed that my cavity was really big there, they said I have to get a crown. So with that being an issue, they said that, you know, since it was so big, it may, when they like, you know, shred down your teeth. So when you have to get a crown, they pretty much tear down your natural teeth. They're like drilling it down to get rid of all the cavities to take away from it, because you can't get a filling anymore because you've damaged the tooth. So the cavity got so big that my tooth has to like be shredded apart pretty much. Like, they drill it down. And so I'll put pictures. I'll go ahead and insert a picture now so you can see what it looks like. My mouth is still super numb from getting this procedure done. And yeah, so if I'm talking and it's like my lips look funny, it's because I just had all of this numbed and I had to get a crown done. So don't come for me in the comments. Like, I'm just sharing this experience and, you know, telling you guys the importance, really telling you the importance of handling your health. And once you get your job that allows you to have really good benefits, or like if you are an entrepreneur and you have insurance, please invest in your dental care. It is so important because you literally can hurt your teeth. Like, you don't want to be toothless. Like, I already have one tooth that is permanently missing. So when I was 11, I like tripped on a scooter. I was chasing one of my neighbors, and like we were playing outside. He was like on his like scooter thing, and I was chasing him, and I tripped on the scooter, and it was on a Sunday afternoon, and I fell flat on my face and then busted my tooth, right? Didn't know that you're supposed to go to the dentist. Obviously, the dentist is closed this Sunday, right? But didn't know that you could put your tooth in milk, and then you can go to your dental office and they can just stick it back in your mouth. Because a friend of mine, when I went back to school on Monday, mine just like 5th grade, and I'm like, oh, I don't have a tooth, and I'm like embarrassed to talk and stuff. I go to school on Monday. My friend told me that happened to me. You know, they just took me to the dentist, or they just stick it back in. So we didn't know that. Obviously, Sunday dentist offices are closed. So yeah, next time, if that ever happens when I have children, or if I have a friend of mine that they just bust their teeth and it comes out, hey, go to the dentist if it's during the weekday, or just go to urgent care or the hospital, because usually they have like someone that's able to like stick it back in. Like, they go through some type of, I don't know if they go through dental school if you're a PA, or if you're like a doctor in a hospital. I'm not sure if they have some dental background, but they always say just go, because, you know, they can hopefully stick it back in. So yeah, anyway, that didn't happen for me. So I have I'm going to get an implant here. So I have a flipper, like just like a denture for like one tooth here. And then I had, haven't been going to the dentist. I'll give you some research. I'll give you some background. I haven't been to the dentist in probably about 2 years. Going on probably 3. So my dentist back in Florida, I literally would travel back home. So I came to Atlanta about 5 years ago, and I was placed here to teach. And so I would just go back to my dentist back in Florida to see him to get my cleaning done, right? So about 2.5 years ago, he left the office, and I was like, oh man, I gotta find a new dentist. I never did. Didn't bother. Even though when I left my teaching job, I no longer had insurance. I got my school's insurance, but it didn't cover dental care. And then I got a job, and I ended up getting Obamacare, and it had the dental option. I had that insurance. I was paying for dental care, never went to the dentist. So that's all on me. Like, you know, I had the opportunity to go, but I never actually went. But that was my choice to not go. I just didn't think about it at the time. And so that's why this cavity here, aka this crown that I had to get done, because this cavity got so big that I needed to get a crown. So please go and get your dentist, you know, go find a dentist, go see your dentist. If you don't have one anymore and you really liked your old one, because I love my last dentist, he was awesome. But I have a new one who's just as amazing. She's so awesome. Dr. Majdi here at Swanee Dental Care. They're amazing. The staff is great. All the hygienists there that I've worked with are amazing. They just made me feel comfortable within myself and telling me how beautiful my teeth are. Even though I'm like, oh, I have a whole missing tooth and like I have to get this crown. I'm like, how are they beautiful? But then they're crooked to the bottom. Like, I have to get all this stuff done, right? They give you like a treatment plan when you come in, and I've never had that done where you go into an office and they like do like these extreme x-rays. Like, it's like it's a whole other level, and they take pictures of your face in the side view so they can see how your nose and your mouth aligns. Like, they do all this stuff on your first visit, and it was just really impressive. I'm so thankful for my friend from work for recommending me to go there, and it's been an amazing experience so far. A very costly experience. So this is my second appointment, and well, I guess third. My last one was just a consultation going through my treatment plan, explaining everything that I need to get done. And so now, after having that treatment plan meeting, talking about what I need to get done, the first thing that was priority was getting this cavity here taken care of. So because the cavity was so big, on my 5th tooth here, they number your teeth. Like it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one 5 right here. That's the one that I just had a crown done today. It was so big that they had to do a crown, and because they did a crown, there was a risk that while they're drilling down my tooth, that they would touch the nerve. And at this point right now, the images that were shown when she looked at the nerve, it was red when she finished drilling everything. I didn't have to get a root canal. They told me I might have to get one today, or later on if I get pain. Luckily today, they said it looked fine. It was just a little blushy color, the nerve. So she put lots of medicine in there. The medicine cost me $45 on top of my bill. So now I had to pay $613. Just saying. But anyway, very expensive. But anyway, it was needed. So she put medicine in there on the nerve, and she's hoping that there's probably no bacteria behind the nerve and that it will just heal using that medication that she inputted. So hopefully the whole experience of getting the crown won't impact my nerve. But she did tell me next couple of weeks, next couple of months, to be on the lookout of any type of pain. So if I have any constant pain, if I have any random moments of pain where middle of the night I am in aching pain, or if I just have sensitivity is fine. She told me anything with sensitivity is perfectly fine. If I like drink cold water, it's irritated, that's fine. Hot water, that's normal. She said any type of major pain, random sporadic pain that I have, or a constant pain, if I have any of those symptoms, then I have to come back in and I would have to get a root canal. So let's just pray for me, guys, that I don't have any major pain or any sporadic pain, that I won't have to get a root canal. Interesting fact, I've had one already in the past. I guess when I busted this tooth, this nerve system here, this nerve here, like, you know, just died. And so they did a root canal for me on that one. So yeah, and it wasn't terrible. It's just really expensive. So that's really the reason I don't want to get it done. So it's just really costly, and it's not something you want to get done. I've already had one done already in my front teeth, and I don't want to get another one. So just please keep me in your prayers that I don't have to get another root canal. Let's just pray I don't have any sporadic pain or any constant pain. So let's just hope that this will heal and that I'm not irritated. Right now I'm super numb because this just happened. My procedure just ended like 30 minutes ago. I left the office. And yeah, I'm just letting you guys know this is the process I'm going through to get my teeth healthy. And I'm really going to take the time to invest in my mouth. My total cost with my treatment plan, it's about $11,000 and some change total. So the next steps for me is that I have other cavities that need to be filled. It's about 3 more cavities in here that they are concerned about, that they want to get filled. Luckily they're not big. I don't have to get a crown again. But this was my first crown, and I will show you guys an image once again of what it looked like, and like what it looked like before they put the temporary cap on. And here's a picture of what it looks like with the cap on. So this cap is a temporary cap. It's temporary, and I have to come back to the office in 3 weeks, and they will do my permanent cap. And so they asked me what color would I want to match my teeth currently with my shake. My teeth aren't that dark, but I do have my treatment plan scheduled. Well, it's not scheduled yet, but I am planning on getting bleaching work done, because of the fact that I do plan on getting an implant. It's like a whole process that I have to go through. So it's going to be the next 18 months, 12 to 18 months of like dental work. So I have to get couple fillings done, and with the cap here, it's a temporary cap that I have in my mouth right now. I have to come back in 3 weeks for the porcelain one, so they have to order it, and like I got to pick the shade of the color, because, you know, I'm paying all this money for this crown. Let me pick the color that I want. So we matched up perfectly with the shade that matches my teeth now for my temporary crown. And then she told me what shade would I want for my permanent one. And I said, well, I am getting bleaching work done later on. I do plan on getting my teeth bleached, you know, whitened. And she said, yeah, with the whitening, you definitely want to make sure your teeth are all in line, because once this is done, it's, you know, it's a done deal. And I said, well, let's go ahead and go a shade lighter for this one, because I don't think my teeth need that much bleaching done. And she's like, yeah, your teeth aren't that dark, so I feel like they probably just do one treatment and this tooth would be fine. So let's go up a shade. So we went up a shade on that tooth. So I'm really excited about it. Like, that tooth will be really nice. The crown that'll cover my current tooth here is a temporary one, but the permanent one I'll get in 3 weeks. I'll come back and get that installed, and I'm hoping that it'll match the rest of my teeth when I do my bleaching, my whitening process. Next up, after I get that done in 3 weeks, I have a cleaning appointment in March. And then I'm pretty sure when I come back in March for my next cleaning, it's just like a follow-up clean. They want to make sure that I've been flossing and that they want to clean it even more and all that jazz, right? And luckily I didn't have to get a deep cleaning my first appointment, thank goodness. But they did have to do, like, you know, it wasn't deep, it's not called deep cleaning, but it was, you know, they had to do some extra work. So I had to pay an extra fee for that, where they had to get rid of some tar buildup. That's what they had to do. I had a lot of tar on several teeth, and they had to dig in there to clean it all up. So I've been flossing nonetheless every single day now, and I'm brushing my teeth twice a day. I'm really trying to make sure I force myself to brush my teeth at night, because that's really my culprit, is that I'll get tired and I just go to sleep. I don't floss my teeth, or I don't brush my teeth. So now it's like after I eat dinner, I just go ahead and brush my teeth now, because this is an investment for my dental health. My dental care is an investment. It's a lot of money I'm about to be spending. I'm really thankful that my job has a benefits program. Like, they were able to pay for half of my dental treatment today. So really the total cost is like $1,000. They paid $400 for my insurance, and then the remaining cost was $613. I was able to use some of my benefits program to pay for half of that. So I really came out of pocket $330 or $313 actually I had to pay today. So I'm thankful for that. I'm really thankful for my position right now. So I'm thankful for that opportunity that I can go through this dental health care journey right now and just get everything done, because I've been holding out on getting it done for years. And this implant and not having Invisalign, like, it's been almost 20 years now. It'll be 20 years soon. Next year will be 20 years since I've lost my front tooth. I was 11 years old when it happened. I just turned 30. And so it's time for me to invest and get my implant in and just go through the steps in the process. So next, after this, once I get the permanent cap on in a couple weeks, I'll come in for another cleaning in March, and then I'm gonna schedule the rest of my fillings that I have to get done. I'm hoping that they can do them all in one visit, because I can't just be in and out the office like that, like with work and everything. So hopefully my next appointments will all be at 8 a.m. So my next one I come in for this cap will be at 8. I'm hoping to keep it that way, so I'm not always like out of the office for a long period of time. And then I'm going to do Invisalign. So that's the next step, is I believe it's actually bleaching and then Invisalign. So I would get my whitening done, aka bleaching my teeth or whatever. They'll whiten my teeth, and then I will start my Invisalign, and that's so expensive. And I would need to keep mine on for 12 to 18 months. If you don't know what Invisalign is, it's just trays that they've put in your mouth. So it's a bottom tray and a top tray. Pretty much like wearing a retainer if you had braces, but it's a full-on tray that covers all of your teeth, and over time it starts to move your teeth and align them, right? Only reason I'm getting Invisalign is because my bottom teeth here, they're going to recede. So they're starting to recede because there's no support here, because there's a big gap between my teeth. They don't have like a friend right next to them to support them. So over time, my teeth are starting to recede. And so that's why I need to get Invisalign, to pull everything together. And honestly, it'll help me with flossing, because a lot of my teeth up top are really tight and it hurts me to floss. So I never really flossed in the past, because it just is painful for me. Now it's gotten better since I've been doing it regularly now. It's not as bad, and my gums aren't bleeding anymore. So, well, they're still bleeding up here. I'm assuming because of the cavity. That's why it's been so painful here. But other than that, it's been getting better because I've been doing it every day. So I'm trying to increase it to twice a day, because I really am trying to keep my dental care like on track. This is really expensive, y'all. Like, it's a lot of money, like almost $12,000 I'll be spending. Like, it's like 11,000 some change. Like, it's a lot of money. And yeah, and actually, if you think about it, all the extra little medications that they had to input in my mouth just makes it a little higher. So really, it's $12,000 I'm spending on my teeth. So I really want to make sure that I budget and have the $1,700 that I need for a down payment to start Invisalign. So it's just, once again, keep me in prayer that I can just make that happen, because, you know, I'm currently in a debt modification program, so I'm trying to pay off all of my negative debts. I've closed all these credit cards that I opened and personal loans that I've gotten, just mistakes that I've made over the years while I was in grad school. Lessons learned, obviously, and I'm thankful for those experiences, because now I know how to do better with my money. But now that I need to invest in my mouth, it's like, oh crap, if I had better credit, I could, you know, do care credit or something like that. But right now I'm going through that process of paying off my debt. And if you know debt modification, you have to like pretty much stop paying your payments on cards, and like you have to go through that process. So thankfully I kept my oldest credit card open. So if anyone is concerned, yeah, I kept that. My friend went through the same process. She was really helpful with me deciding to do this, because she went through this process and she's like banking now. So she's off the chain with her money. So it's a blessing. She owns property now and all this great stuff. So I'm hoping to have property in 2021. So I'm starting it now, getting my debt in order. so that my future will be set up for success. You know, I'm already successful now, but I know there's another level of success that I want to be. Where I want to be, you have to handle your debt, guys. So don't ignore it. If you are going through debt situation, a debt struggle, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video talking about the program that I follow, my law firm that I go through, and they're amazing. It's been truly a great experience with them so far. But anyway, let me wrap up this video. I've been rambling. Let me go get my food at Panera. Okay, this car just stopped next to me, like very awkward. But yeah, long story short, I got my crown. The experience was fine. They numbed me and they started drilling in my mouth, and literally the drilling was like starting to hurt. I was just like they drilled in. I'm like, oh, and then I could feel the drilling, and she's like, uh-oh. And so she added some like more numbness, and she like put a tool in my mouth and was like, can you feel that? And I said no. So she had to double check to make sure I was good to go before she kept going, because I'm like, yeah, this like hurts, you know. But yeah, she made sure I was good to go and all of that jazz. So love my dentist. She was really great, took her time and like explained everything to me. So yeah, my tooth is like a little small tooth now. It's like really, really small. My 5th tooth is very tiny, and I have a temporary crown on. So in 3 weeks, I'll get that taken off and they'll put the permanent one on, and it's going to be a lighter color because I am going to start doing my whitening treatment soon. So I'm just really thankful that I'm able to do this right now in my life, in the stage of my life, being 30 and my first month as a 30-year-old. It's like really exciting. I've been 30 for the past couple weeks now. My birthday was on the 16th, and I'm just really thankful that I can do this at this point in my life. So yeah, guys, just pray for me with this root canal. Hopefully I don't have to get a root canal. Let's just pray that my teeth don't cause me any more pain, and my tooth doesn't cause me any pain later on, and that I can continue on with this journey. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let me know in the comments down below if you ever had a crown done, how your experience was, yeah, and how your healing was, all of that jazz. So my experience was fine. It just, you know, it's not fun. The worst part is when they put like the plastic layer around your tooth. It's like this black color around your tooth. You see in the picture, it's black, and they're like picking at it with like a little sharp tool, and they're like poking my gum, like literally poking at my gums, and it hurts so bad while they were doing it. That's the worst part. Literally, that was the worst part. They're like poking at it, and then moving it, and then like making sure it was placed properly. So I guess it's their guide when they put the cap on top of that. But man, that thing hurt like a bitch. Like it really looks really much. But man, that thing hurt like crap. Like it really hurt. Like I'm just like, yo, this hurts. Like it really hurts. Mind you, I'm numb all over here, but my gums, I can feel it in my gums on the inside of my mouth. Like it goes inside of here. They're like pressing in. When they did the top part on the outer layer of my teeth, on my tooth, they were pressing it in on that side. That didn't hurt as bad, but from the inside, oh, it hurt. It hurts. So let's just pray I don't have to get a root canal done, because I don't want to pay another $600. I just really don't. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever had a crown before, how your experience was. If you're going through taking care of your teeth right now, going through a dental care experience, let me know how that's going for you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. You enjoyed my little rant on getting my crown. It's not really a rant. It wasn't a bad experience. It's just, it hurts now because the digging in my gums. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.